you're tuning loops every day, then you probably, it's something that you do every 3 or 4 months, and it's kind of difficult sometimes to pick back up where you left off in terms of understanding. So that being said, one of the benefits of PID is that it's kind of easy to fiddle around and get something that at least is safe, right? But then, if things are oscillating or whatever, you might have your first encounter with the PID loop, and you can discover, oh, when I change this number, it gets better. And also, one of the challenges with manual tuning is it's a pain in the butt, right? And as I alluded to earlier, this lack of structure will cause just inconsistency between, if your controls guru leaves the plant, now you're kind of out in a lurch, right? So this lack of documentation, this lack of structure is a recipe for kind of a tenuous relationship with your loops.
I might add, with our background starting on campus at University of Connecticut, we developed a curriculum where the emphasis of that curriculum was to delineate a methodical process by which, whether tuning manually or with the help of technology, you could make informed decisions throughout that method to make sure that you got to a consistent and efficient outcome that would ultimately improve control. Touching on this, trying to demystify the black art of PID, reduce variability in the process, but provide that structure and ultimately the documentation, things that Brett and I will cover throughout this webinar this morning. So as I was suggesting, this approach that Control Station and other vendors, whether they be on the educational side or the technology side, the objective is to develop a process which is well defined, one that can be stepped through in methodical fashion that provides the corresponding documentation. Those are important aspects of training, which ultimately all coalesce around this idea of repeatability. And repeatability is what we're looking to approach or achieve with tuning, so that we can have consistent results, so that we can have an efficient process.
That's really the name of the game, is being able to get the same thing out of different people at different times and quickly is really the name of the game when it comes to having a procedure for tuning.